Hello guys and of course welcome back to Tech&Ed Tech Talks. Ayan, isa na namang taon ang malapit nang matapos in the next few days, no? And of
Yep.
course, hindi pwedeng mawala ang aking partner, the only one, Cyrus. Musta ka
Hey,
na?
hey! Hello guys, how are you? I hope safe pa rin kayo dyan sa mga bahay-bahay nyo, sa mga naka-work from home, and I hope sa mga um, nag-work na physically sa office, I hope okay pa rin kayo and ingat-ingat pa rin tayo dahil we're still in the middle of this pandemic. So
Ay,
how are you, Ed?
of course, still doing good, doing fine and you know, kahit nasa pandemic tayo, no, in the middle of the pandemic kahit pa paano nakakaano naman tayo, nakaka-survive, no? And we really look forward sa bagong taon. Because at the end of the day, ang dami pang mga exciting na pwedeng mangyari in 2022. Pero bagong
Mm,
lahat, balik tanaw muna tayo since this is our year-ender show. Yan.
of course, of course. Sa kahit alam mong nasa middle tayo ng pandemic, ang dami nangyari especially sa tech world, right?
Of course. Ayan. So dahil sa syempre tradition natin, no, meron tayong top 10 in tech and of course,
Mm,
top 10 games para sa taong
yes.
2021. Ayan.
Okay.
Siguro
Yeah.
simulan muna natin sa ating top 10 tech kasi syempre marami sa atin excited,
Mhm,
no?
mhm.
Ano ba talagang mga bago this 2021? Syempre, lagi tayong nasa bahay. Lately lang
Yeah.
naman tayo nakalabas ng medyo malaya, no?
Yes, yes. Tama
Sige,
naman 'yon. Ah,
simulan muna natin siguro, no? For 2021, syempre, halos karamihan naman sa atin dito sa Philippines, mga Windows user. Hindi pwedeng mawala ang Windows 11.
yes. Kaka-download ko lang din 'yan like, a month ago.
Ayan. Sa mga hindi nakakaalam, ano ba tong Windows 11 na to? Kasi parang 5 years or ago, no? Sabi ni Microsoft, Windows 10 will be the last version of Windows. And suddenly, bigla tayo nagkaroon ng Windows 11. And
Oo
there's
nga.
a big reason for that. Kasi itong Windows 11, it's not just a simple upgrade ng interface.
Tama.
It's for me, it's actually very helpful, no? Kasi Microsoft is really trying their best to protect us, no, as
Mhm.
consumer and at the same time sa mga companies din. And Windows 11 did just that, no? Most of the big changes na nasa back end sa likod,
Okay.
especially in security. So marami-rami yan. And not to mention, they also introduce a new start menu in Windows 11. 'Di ba?
Mhm.
So exciting yan for you, Sai. Try mo na kagad pag na-install mo na.
Yes. Actually na-install ko na siya and, at first honestly, nanibago ako. Sanay na sanay pa rin akong pumipindot ng Windows icon dun sa lower left side ng screen
Lower
ko.
left. Nasa gitna na siya ngayon, parang Mac na, no? I mean,
Yes,
parang Mac OS.
yes, and, with this Windows 11 kasi before magkaroon ng Windows 11 ang dami ko nakikita sa YouTube na yung mga tao na kino-customize nila yung Windows nila like, ano ba tawag nila dun? It's parang ginagawa nilang minimalist yung desktop nila. So,
Yes,
nilalagay nila yung mga icons nila sa gitna just like, kung ano yung nakikita natin sa Mac.
Mac. Pero ngayon, hindi na kailangan gawin yan kasi by default, yun na yung normal behavior niya. And, syempre, tatakbo ang Windows 11, no? Sa PC, personal
Yes.
computer, kung tinatawag natin. And
Mhm.
I would say siguro isa sa mga notable, kakaiba or medyo worth buying, maybe,
Mhm.
yung Asus Flow X13. Kasi
Okay.
lagi nagtatanong sa akin, ano bang pinakamagandang laptop? 'Di ba? Sa'yo ba, marami ba nagtatanong sa'yo, Sai?
Of course, hindi lang naman sa laptop, pati sabihin na nating ano, the full, desktop computer.
Yes. And syempre, ngayong pandemic, dumami yung mga nagbi-build ng custom PC, no? Pagandahan ng mga specs. Pero syempre,
Yes.
hindi pa rin nawawala yung laptop market kasi for a lot of
Mm,
people, especially like me, we always travel a lot and hindi ka
yes.
mapipirma sa isang lugar. So, alam nga naman,
Mhm.
bitbitin mo yung desktop mo. So,
Oo naman.
the laptop form factor is really very, uh, helpful, no?
Yes.
And what's the difference between the Asus Flow X13? For me,
Mhm.
I could say that it is the world's fastest 13-inch
Mhm.
2-in-1 laptop.
Yep. Mhm.
Touchscreen na siya. It has
Mhm.
the AMD Ryzen 5000 series na processor, which is one of the world's fastest.
Uh,
And of course, I think the built-in video card could go up to 3050, no? And not
wow.
just that, ang kakaiba kasi sa Flow X13, meron siyang parang eGPU, external
Okay.
na GPU na pwede mo isaksak up to 3080 or 3090 if I'm not mistaken.
So dagdag pa 'yun.
Yes, hiwalay siya. So, for
Okay.
mga creators or gamers na hardcore, syempre it's a 13-inch laptop pero meron ka lang
Okay.
idadagdag, isasaksak doon to make it more powerful. So,
Mhm.
siguro kahit Cyberpunk 20 ano no, 77 kayang-kaya na.
I mean, who would have thought na sa gano'ng kaliit na computer, eh, kaya niyang tumapat sa mga desktop computers na malalaki diyan.
Exactly. And yun nga, it's just basically a 13-inch laptop pero pwede mo siyang palakasin lalo. Even though nagagawa din naman natin yun sa ibang mga laptop, no? Siyempre, pag tayo ay
Yes.
merong Thunderbolt 4, we could
Mhm.
actually put in eGPU, no? But this one
Yes.
is 13-inch, right? Which is very, small enough to be portable and powerful enough for almost kahit wala nang eGPU, kayang-kaya na yun eh. 'Di ba?
Yeah, yeah, sobrang iba na talaga ang tech ngayon when it comes to our
Yes.
computers.
Kaya naniniwala ako doon sa, I think may commercial dati, small is powerful.
Mhm,
Hindi ko
mhm.
lang maalala sang kumpanya yung gumawa ng ganong tagline na yon. But yeah, it's true. Small is
Yeah,
powerful.
tama,
And of course,
tama.
ano pa bang meron, Sai?
Okay, since nasa gitna pa rin tayo ng pandemic, so puwede nating ipasok dito ay ang mga air purifier mask na, smart. Kasi sa'kin kasi, napakahirap talaga na magsuot ng face mask the whole day. Sabi ko nga sa sarili ko, hindi ka nga mamamatay sa COVID-19 pero mamamatay ka naman dahil sa lack of oxygen supply sa katawan mo.
Well,
So,
for some people, delikado yun, no? Hindi lahat ng
yes.
tao may, syempre, iba't iba tayo ng health status, no? And
Mhm,
for some
mhm.
people, pag natakpan yung kanilang muka, medyo hirap nga talagang huminga.
'Di ba? At ang sakit niya sa ulo, promise guys. I have a day job so the whole 8 hours suot ko yung face mask ko and pag-uwi ko sa bahay sobrang sakit ng ulo ko dahil I think nagkukulang ako sa oxygen level sa katawan dahil sa face mask, especially the N95 one. So, may mga companies like LG, they made one, the air purifier mask. So, meron siyang like motorized fan sa loob na you
Wow.
can still breathe easily na as if wala kang suot na face mask. So, nakakahinga ka nga pero hindi mo naman may magfi-filter naman ng, kung ano man yung nalalanghap mo from the outside. So, may mga N95, HEPA filters naman na 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 ilalagay dun sa mask na yon napapalitan siya. And it's battery operated and, um, yun, maano siya, it's really a good technology for me. So, talagang magaling yung ginawa ni LG and ang isa pang gaming brand na gumawa, ang lumalaban sa LG is the Razer.
Yes,
Um,
Razer, no?
yeah.
Actually, I love the Razer brand. I use some of their products, no.
And
And this is something unique kasi I think the Razer one is merong RGB.
yes,
Tama
yes,
ba?
meron siyang RGB. So, talagang if you wanna flex na talagang I'm a gamer, so naglalaro ka na dun sa Razer
Mm.
laptop mo and then partneran mo ng Razer na mask.
I, I,
Napaka
I just don't know
forma
kung
ka
pwede
nun.
mo siyang dalhin sa office.
Ah,
Yun
I
lang yung
think
question doon. Kung pwede mo siyang dalhin sa office kasi titingin sa lahat ng tao, syempre.
I think puwede naman kasi
Pwede
it's
naman.
still a face mask and it will protect you from any, particles from the outside. So, I believe puwede naman siya. Wag mo lang siguro buksan yung fancy RGB lights niya para hindi ka magmukhang fancy talaga.
Pwede naman pala i-turn off. So, okay lang.
Yeah, yeah.
'Di ba? At least nakakahiga ka ng maayos. At
Yes,
napapalitan naman, I think refillable or napapalitan yung kanyang pinaka-filter.
yes,
So,
nabibili naman yung filter niya.
yes. which is actually good. Kasi syempre, alam nga naman, one-time use, di ba? Masyadong mahal yon for a one-time use.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yan.
What's next in
I
our
think,
ano?
I think this is also the year, no, na bumalik slightly yung mga smart glasses. Kasi before we have the
Mm,
Google glasses, di ba? Bis nawala
yes.
siya.
Nawala siya bigla eh.
Yes. And right now, ano, smart glass is ano, coming back. I think we're even expecting more products that is really tied to smart glasses and
Mhm.
AR, no? Augmented
Yes, yes.
reality.
Mhm.
So,
So, ano yung ano, ibagsak ko na yung ano, Razer na smart glasses.
yes, I think meron silang ano, yung smart glasses na meron na ring Bluetooth na meron na ring kasamang microphone, pati speaker,
Yes.
no? And
Yes.
that's basically, it's like getting a hands-free earphones or earbuds
Mhm.
without the hassle of, or without the chances na malaglag siya sa tenga mo. Kasi syempre, di ba yung mga earbuds maliliit, ang dami nakakawala.
Yes.
This one,
Yes.
it's basically a glass talaga, pero
Mhm.
nandun na yung speaker niya sa loob and it's Bluetooth enabled. So, pwede mo siyang i-pair sa mga devices mo.
Mhm. And I think yung music niyan is hindi mo na kailangan ng plug sa tenga mo talaga. Naka nakaano lang siya sa like sa temple ng ulo mo and you can hear the sound clearly. I'm not sure kung tawag nila doon. Sa iba
Bone
kasi
induction ba yun or something?
exactly bone induction. So
Yeah,
yun.
it's an already ano no, hindi naman siya totally bagong tech no, the bone
Yeah.
induction na whatever you call it, speaker,
Yes.
earphone or what. But
Yes.
it's ano ang maganda sa kanya kasi hindi siya maririnig ng ano, ng katabi mo.
Mhm. Ikaw lang.
Ikaw lang. Tas ginagamit niya yung parang buto or I don't know how they do it. Hopefully,
Mhm.
i-research ko siya definitely. But
Yes.
matagal na siyang available. Few years back, I already tried some of the products using the same tech. But this
Yes.
one, the difference siguro, mas ano siya mas stylish siya. Hindi,
Yeah, nilagay
I,
siya sa salamin
nasa
mismo.
salamin. Kasi unlike before, I tested some of those bone induction earphones, no?
Yeah.
Na ano siya talaga, yung parang nakasabit yung sa likod mo.
Yes, actually may mga ganyan like a year or 2 years ago. It's ano for workout purposes talaga siya.
Tama.
And now, nilagay nila sa isang smart glass na alam mo yun, it's stylish and you can listen to your favorite music or pwede mo nga siyang gamitin while you're editing video tapos dun mo pinapakinggan yung ini-edit mong video sa glasses na yon.
Tama.
And And of course, syempre since its brand is Razer, so lagi kang nakaharap sa computer, meron naman din silang nilagay na parang for eye care protection din naman dun
Which
sa
is actually
glasses na
very
yun.
important, no? Siyempre,
Mm,
sa ating mga mahilig mag-computer, we actually advise na aside from taking a break every hour, maybe,
mhm.
pigat nyo
Yes,
yung mata nyo for
yes,
15 minutes maybe, or
yeah,
hanggat kaya.
mhm,
Siyempre, we also wear some protection din. At
yes,
the end of the day, meron pa rin yung mga UV ba?
yes.
Di ba?
Siyempre yung nakukuha pa rin natin na tawag dito, like radiation sa computer monitors natin.
Pero wag kayong matakot ha. It's literally, ano naman, sobrang minimal naman. It's not something that would literally, harm your health. Baka di na kayo
Yes.
mag-computer bukas.
Yes, yes, tama. Ano lang naman, mag-computer lang tayo ng ano, ng tama, 'wag naman sobra. Tama lang
Yes.
tayo.
Sabi nga nila,
And
pag sobra, masama.
yeah, and kasama na itong smart glasses na 'to, which is like recently lang siya ni-reveal. It is the brand of Ray-Ban and in partnership with Facebook.
Wow.
Narinig
So,
mo na ba 'to, Ed?
I think narinig ko siya. Pero, syempre, hindi pa naman available yung product, right? Or available na ba?
Yes.
Hindi pa, di ba?
Um, hindi well, basically hindi pa siya available here in the Philippines. I'm not sure in other
Definitely.
countries. So it's a Wayfarer na like it's a vintage design of the glasses. I mean, it's our tito's sunglasses nung mga late 80s or and early 90s. And what's good about this smart glasses of Ray-Ban is kaya niyang mag-capture ng high definition video na
Wow.
I mean hindi mahahalata ng tao na nagre-record ka na pala ng video unless alam nila kung saan yung nagbi-blink na ilaw dun sa glasses na yon. Kasi syempre it's recording, so meron pa ring blinking light na it's telling you na recording talaga yung device.
Well, for some people, ayaw nila niyan, no? Medyo
Yes.
privacy
Yes.
issue. But yes, the
Yes.
technology is here. We're talking about tech here. So,
Of
wala
course.
tayong magagawa. We need to accept that there is, there are those devices that might
And
invade our privacy.
yeah, and this Ray-Ban smart glasses, I think this is something big kasi it's a collaboration with Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook.
Well, we're actually expecting a lot, no? When they announced this year also that they actually rebranded the company from Facebook to Meta, and
Yes,
we're
exactly.
also expecting something from what they're calling the metaverse,
Mm-hmm.
which is we're a few years maybe away from it,
Yeah.
'di
I
ba?
mean, I'm
Pero
not
tingin
sure
ko kasi, well,
kung matutuwa ako or matatakot ako.
we don't know yet the final output of it, eh. But definitely it would
Mm,
be continuously evolving, no? I think ang
yes.
masasabi ko lang diyan, I think we already have those metaverse before pa. 10 years
Mm,
ago, meron na tayo. Even right now,
yeah.
'di ba?
Mm,
Some of us are already playing games, no? Which is mostly RPG. I would relate it to that first. Kasi medyo
mhm,
may pagkaganyan yung peg niya, eh. It's just that
yes.
this is real life already.
Mm,
I think meron ding game na gano'n, 'di ba? Parang you have an avatar on
uh,
another world, something like that.
yes, I think it's a movie din kasi siya eh.
Yes, there's
Movie
also
din
a movie
yun.
about that. But
Yeah, it's
well, it's not 2021. It's not for 2021. So we'll talk about it pag nandiyan na siya. But
of
we know
course.
that parating siya. And
Mm-mm.
we're definitely excited about it.
Yeah, yeah. And
'Di ba?
ayun. And Ed, may tanong ako.
Ano 'yun, ano 'yun?
Minsan ba nami-misplace mo yung mga stuff mo like wallet, cellphone, house keys, mga ganon?
Ako tingin ko payong.
Payong.
Payong lagi na ang nakakalimutan ko or nahihiwalay sa akin. Kasi parang for some reason, yun lang yung kaisa-isang bagay na lagi ko naiiwan.
Oh, okay. Sa bahay or
Di syempre sa labas.
iwan mo rin sa labas? Ayan,
Oo.
okay. So I think bagay sa iyo 'tong isang tech for 2021 which is the Apple AirTags.
Well, I think, yeah, the AirTags actually help you track, yung mga gamit mo, di ba?
Mhm.
Without totally having a always connected internet to sa mismong tag or sa
Mhm.
device. And it
Yes.
does it by actually using other Apple devices, no, around you.
Yeah. Yes.
Pasa-pasa ba yung info?
Yes. Yes.
And maybe
Tama.
some of it nakakonect sa internet. So, yung device na lumapit dun sa AirTag mo would be
Mhm.
able to send the location maybe of
Mhm.
where your
Tama.
AirTag is. So, you would be able
Yes.
to find at least yung approximate location, no? And that's
Mhm.
very helpful kasi pwede mo siyang gamitin for a lot of use cases, eh. Sa
Yes.
susi, for example.
Mhm. Tama.
Yung iba nga, pati sa bata, eh. 'Di ba? Lagay
Nilalagay
mo
dun.
sa bag ng bata para pag nawala yung bata, alam mo nasan siya.
Alam mo nasan siya.
'Di
Just
ba? Actually,
just use your mind.
may nabibiling parang strap na relo para sa AirTag, para sa bata.
Yes. Yes, meron.
So,
Meron
hindi
siya.
siya talaga, it's not a joke. It's actually one of the use case for it. Yun lang nga,
Yes.
ang awkward na kasi para mo siyang ginawang gamit.
Ginawa mo
'Di ba?
nawawalan ng
But
gamit
it serves a
yung
purpose. You will be able to find your son or daughter if,
yep.
suddenly tumakbo palayo, 'di ba? Eh,
'di ba?
very helpful 'yon. You don't even need to spend yung mga 'di ba before pa naman meron tayong mga smartwatches na may tracker, ta's may SIM
Yes,
card pa 'yun, eh. Those are the old
yes.
old old, tech, 10 years ago
Mhm.
meron na nun. It's not
Yes,
something new, but this
yes.
one is, I would say revolutionary because
Yep.
technically basic lang yung ginawa niya, eh,
Yun
'di
lang,
ba?
I mean, napakasimple pero ang laking tulong niya sa lahat ng
Yes,
bagay.
kaya nga sinasabi ko sa tech hindi porket tech ang pinag-uusapan kailangan complex. It could be a
Yes.
simple, old school thing na meron na tayo or matagal lang
Mm,
meron. We just need to, enhance it and make it more
yes.
useful, no? Siyempre,
Tama.
understandable naman sa ating mga IT na hindi lahat ng tao kasi tech savvy, eh. Hindi naman lahat ng tao medyo techy.
Exactly,
So, ang
exactly.
trabaho talaga ng IT is to make tech simpler so that common people would be able to appreciate and utilize it,
Yep.
'di ba?
Yes.
Kaya nga
Yes.
ngayon, 'di ba, parang it's like I already saw common people, "Uy, marunong na mag-reset ng iPad, marunong nang mag-ayos ng sarili nilang phone without talking to an IT person," 'di ba?
Mhm.
Unlike 10 years ago maybe, parang everybody
Oo.
needs the help of somebody. Ngayon parang almost everybody knows how to do those basic things na.
Oo, siyempre and
Mm.
it's, thank you sa internet because of that.
Yes.
Madaming nakakaano, like nagse-self-study about a certain, tech stuff na paano mag-troubleshoot.
And of course sa mga viewers natin, no, we encourage you to
Mhm.
learn, continuously learn. Kasi ang mga
Yeah.
tech naman, ano na ngayon, eh, marami namang resources to make it layman's para sa inyo. Hindi hindi
Yes.
niyo kailangan maging graduate ng comsci or computer,
Yes.
I mean information technology para lang makagamit ng tech.
Mhm.
And of course sa
Yeah.
ating ano naman, sa mga seniors, mga lolo't lola natin, we
Mhm.
need to also accept the fact na we are already in the internet age,
Of
'di ba?
course.
And
Yep.
I'm very happy kasi right now out of nowhere yung mga senior like here in Manila,
Mhm.
uh they are now able to use yung mga cashless payment,
Mhm.
'di ba?
Tama.
Kasi parang lahat
Yes.
ng senior dito binigyan ng ano ng e-wallet na
Oo,
also
tama.
serves as their ID. So
Yes.
right now for they could now swipe, they could now pay using cashless. Nakakatuwa. And that's
Yeah.
technology already.
Mhm. Yeah,
Ayan.
kumbaga kumbaga sa ano kung I mean kung hindi pa tayo nagkaroon ng like pandemic parang hindi pa tayo mag mag-switch sa ganong ano, sa ganong paraan,
Agree. Even yung online shopping naging parang normal na lang sa mga tao ngayon, eh.
'di ba? Kasi
So
hindi
those are
nila
the ano talaga,
hindi nila nahahalata 'yun. Like debit card, like nagta-tap lang sila, 'di ba? It's cashless, 'di ba, sa ano.
yes. Pero siyempre wala siya sa ating top tech 'no, for this year. Kasi
Yes.
matagal na tayong merong
Yes.
e-wallets, 'di ba, yung mga
Of
cashless
course,
payments. It's not
of
something new for
course.
this year.
Ay,
Pero ang
oo.
bago this year na laging ubos ay yung tinatawag nating PlayStation 5.
Yeah, like honestly, never pa ako nanalo sa raffle para makabili ng PS5.
Imagine, kailangang i-raffle ang PlayStation 5 para lang makabili. Samantalang before, you could just go to Data Blitz or any gaming, house in
Yes.
the mall. Makakabili ka na ng PlayStation 4, o 'di ba?
Yeah,
Xbox,
exactly.
etc.
Exactly,
Ngayon,
exactly.
pahirapan, 'di ba?
Pahirapan
Yung mga
talaga.
scalper pa, lakas tumubo.
Mhm.
Doble ang presyo kagad, 'di ba?
Yeah. I mean, well, nothing against those people. It's their hustle to ano, to earn, especially in this time. Pero 'di ba sa ano, ah, i-limit niyo lang mga sir kung
Wag lang sugapan,
ano,
'no? Kahit sabi mong
i-limit niyo lang.
20%, okay lang, 'di ba?
I-limit niyo lang,
Understandable
sir.
naman.
I mean, give chance to others naman na
I
talagang
totally agree.
'di ba? Kasi it's ano, hindi rin siya maganda, eh. So, limit lang natin mga sir, 'yun.
Ayan. At siyempre sa mga merong gusto magbenta diyan ng PlayStation 5, naghahanap
Mhm.
si Cyrus definitely. Ayan.
Yep. I'm 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 looking for one. The
Yes.
this edition, please.
Ayun. And syempre, hindi mawawala ang taon, no? Without
Mhm.
anything from our beloved Nintendo.
Yes,
Syempre,
Nintendo.
I know Switch is already 3, 4 year old. 3 yata?
It's already three kasi nag-start siya na 2017.
Yes, exactly. Pero ngayon, we got a new version of the device, no? So, nag-start tayo with
Mhm.
Nintendo Switch version 1. We
Yep.
got the Switch Lite. Then we got the
Um,
version 2. And now we
yes.
have the Switch OLED.
Oh,
So, ano bang difference ito? Halos pareho lang except, of course, sa mas pinagandang screen at mas malaking
mhm.
screen konti. And of course,
Yes.
yung ano niya, yung I think battery is also improved.
Yes, battery is improved. Of course, the screen is improved. Basically, malinaw na siya. And um, yung mga namong problema dun sa version 1 and version 2, switches nila, I mean, natatakot sila na baka mabali yung kickstand kasi it, well, honestly, the kickstand is unstable sa V1 and V2 na switches. But with the Switch OLED, it's a full stand na.
Yes.
So, nabababa mo na siya ng at least, I'm not sure about the degrees.
Basta
So,
nabababa siya.
nabababa siya ng like almost flat to the ground.
Yes. So sa mga gustong bumili ng Nintendo Switch OLED, no? Well, Nintendo Switch as a whole,
Mhm,
we would recommend the OLED, of course. Pero syempre, dahil mas mahal siya ng konti, you could
mhm.
still opt for the V2 or the Switch Lite. 'Di ba?
Yes, yes. I
Still,
mean,
same naman yung game eh. Mas malinaw
mhm,
lang siya.
mas malinaw lang. I mean, if if you're a Switch Lite user, hindi ka naman nag-version nag-version 1 or version 2, I mean kung gusto mo mag-upgrade, then go for the OLED. Pero if you're a version 2 user and mag-OLED ka, it's a yes and it's a no. Kasi if sa ano lang naman, you can play the same games on a V2 and the OLED. Talagang it's the resolution lang. Pero if galing ka ng version 1 na Switch and so mag-upgrade, then go to the OLED. Kasi nga, if you want a better battery life, then go to the OLED. Huwag ka na mag-V2. Idiretso mo na ng OLED if
Agree,
meron kang
agree.
ano, pera.
Yes. Akala nga natin, ano, no? 4K na, no? OLED lang pala binigay.
Yes.
Pero still, a
Pero,
big improvement, no? At the end of the day, wala pa rin namang games na
yes.
from Nintendo na maximizing yung
Mhm.
even the OLED eh.
Yeah.
Di siya totally na ma-maximize. Even though mas
Yes.
malinaw lang siya tignan. 'Di ba?
Yes, malinaw lang talaga siyang tignan. And I wanna say congratulations to Nintendo kasi sila ang parang mataas ang sales talaga.
Agree ka dyan. They're almost beating Xbox and PlayStation, no, in terms of sales. This holiday
Exactly.
season. Kaya congratulations. Palakpakan natin ang Nintendo.
Yay!
Yay! By the way, guys, kami ay gamer din, no, on Nintendo Switch. Kaya we love Nintendo so much.
Yes, we
Ayan.
love we love Nintendo.
And of course, hindi pwedeng mawala ang taong 2021 naman
Mhm.
without, some of the controversial tech,
Okay.
'di ba? At
Yeah.
isa dito ay tinatawag nating NFTs or non-fungible token. Ayan.
Mhm.
Ano- Para sa mga viewers natin, ano ba tong NFT? Basically, this is in relation to some of you might hear crypto, Bitcoin, etc. But this one is more of arts, images, pictures that are being sold as NFTs, no?
Mhm.
So, yung mga art ginagawa nilang NFTs in the
Okay.
process what they call minting, 'di ba?
Mhm.
And they're selling it.
Mhm.
Meron nang ang mga NFTs like in the local scene si Heart Evangelista, right? She sold her art for I don't know how much.
Wow.
Not exactly the art itself, but the NFT version. Basically, it's the digital version of the art. You don't
Mhm.
actually own the art itself,
Mhm.
'di ba? But the the digital version of it, basically. So,
Oh, okay.
sa mga kumita na dyan at mga nagbabalak pumasok,
Mhm.
at your own risk.
At your own rate. Of
At your
course.
own risk. Lahat
It's
naman yan at your
always,
own risk. Yes. If you have
always.
spare money, go for it. But
Go for it.
yes. Yun lang naman yung lagi nating payo, di ba? Even on crypto.
Oh, yes.
Ayan. And of course, wag natin kalimutan yung ating mga Apple friends.
Yep.
Kasi to be fair to Apple, they did a great job this
Mhm.
2020 and 2021, no? I really love
Yes.
their new products. And
Yes.
I think the most notable this year 2021 is it's really their M1 Pro and M1 Max.
Wow. I mean, it's a super computer for the Apple users out there.
Well, i-define natin yung super, 'di ba?
Mhm. Yeah,
It's a giant leap versus the previous generation.
of
Yung
course.
hin- well, even from M1, no? Sabi nga nila, even if nasa M1 ka na,
Mhm.
worth it pa rin mag-upgrade kung meron kang pera. Kasi medyo mahal yung Pro and Max.
Yes.
Pero you're
Mahal
talking
talaga
about
siya.
times 3, times 4,
Mhm.
which is totally a huge, no, difference
Huge.
in terms of
Very huge.
performance. Lalo na kung ikaw ay nag-video editing
Mhm.
or, you're doing a lot of heavy, I mean, you're using a lot of heavy applications, no? So it's really
Yeah.
helpful for you to have the M1 Pro or the M1 Max kasi it really cuts your kumbaga yung time to finish your
Yeah.
task. And
Yes.
para naman sa mga common users, no, those that are just using their Apple devices for Facebook,
Mhm.
kaya pang common thing lang,
Yeah.
you're already good with M1.
Yeah, M1,
Okay.
the first gen.
Yes. For me, I would still recommend the M1 versus the Intel kasi syempre we're talking about a better battery life. That's the first selling
Yeah.
point of the M1 series, no?
Yeah.
Moving forward, it's the battery life
Yes.
talaga. And not to mention, thanks to Apple, they brought back the keyboard.
Oh, oo,
I want to emphasize that kasi 2015 onwards, medyo pangit yung keyboard, daling masira. Every few
mhm,
months, I'm getting a damaged keyboard sa Mac, no? Not
mhm.
for me, of course, but, friends.
Yes,
And masakit sa ulo, eh. Hindi naman siya kasi mura i-repair. Kahit
of
sabihin mong for the
course.
first year or two, maybe you're under Apple Care or under warranty. But after that, masisira siya ulit. So,
Yeah.
thanks to Apple, you know, they listened finally and
Mhm.
fixed the keyboard on the new Mac. So,
Um,
M1, go M1.
yeah, M1, M1.
Ayan,
And since we're talking Apple now, of
tama.
course, we have the iPhone 13.
Yes, iPhone 13. At the end of the day, every year we got a new iPhone version and sabi nga nila, 'di ba? It's always just an incremental upgrade most of the time.
Yes, yes.
But at the end of the day, the iPhone 13 Pro Max, well, yes, it is incremental from
Mhm.
12, but
Yes.
it also brings a lot of improvement talaga na notable.
Mhm.
Aside do sa battery life na okay talaga. To be fair
Mhm.
to Apple, the
Mhm.
battery life of iPhone 13 series is really better than before.
Yeah.
And I love the screen, the promotion screen, the one with the 120 hertz, 'di ba?
Okay. Yes.
Very smooth eh. And of
Smooth
course the
na.
camera, hindi natin pwedeng kalimutan yung camera because that is
Hindi
one of the
talaga.
I
Yan
think
ang
it's the number one selling
pinakaimportante.
point of the
Yan ang
iPhone 13 Pro
pinakaimportante.
Max.
Very important.
Pinaka-importante. And to be fair to Apple din I tried the front-facing cam. Parang kasing linaw na rin sa likod eh.
Okay.
Ganun na siya. I mean, to be fair, it's really good. Siguro, I'm just seeing few minor bugs sa iOS.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know if you noticed this no, sa Wi-Fi. Yung
Mhm.
switching niya, pag galing ka ng tethering versus going back to the Wi-Fi, minsan ayaw mag-on.
Oh, okay. Meron palang gano'ng issue.
Yes, until now, I think I'm still experiencing that issue. yung bug na yon. I hope maayos na ni Apple kagad yon. Or maybe ako lang nakaka-experience. Siguro, comment kayo guys kapag na-experience nyo din so we would know.
Yeah,
Paparating natin kay Apple yan.
comment down below.
Yes, ayan. And other than that, okay naman sa akin.
Mhm.
I love the iOS 15. By the way, as of this Christmas, no? The latest version is 15.2.
Yes,
And
15.2.
marami silang dinagdag din eh. One of the thing na I think very useful, no, is yung activity log.
Yes,
'Di ba? Very helpful. Very useful for people like me. And a lot of you then, syempre. But common people would just, ignore it. They just,
of
use
course.
their
Yeah.
phone for calls, texts, Facebook, etc.
Yep. Yep.
But it is also important. Di nyo lang alam.
Importante yung mga ganung bagay.
Exactly. And that is our top
Tech.
10 tech, no, for the year
Yes.
2021. And ngayon
Yeah.
naman, syempre hindi natin pwede kalimutan. Dahil gamers tayo, ang top 10 games for 2021.
2021.
Ayan.
So, simulan ko na sa isang isang remake na game.
Remake lang
Si
to, ha?
remake lang 'to, and meron siya sa ano, PS5, and I mean, in-upgrade nila yung graphics since before. So, sa mga geeks diyan, or mga Star Wars fan,
You don't
so
call them geeks, man.
well, I'm a slightly geek kasi sobrang dami kong collections ng Star Wars stuff, from toys to shirts, 'di ba?
They are the believers.
Yun, so ipasok ko na ang Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
Knights of the Old
So,
Republic.
yeah, so this game, it's a story mode na, alam mo yun, it's you. Mamimit mo yung mga ibang ibang characters like sila Yoda, sila Obi-Wan Kenobi, and yun, it's a game, it's an RPG game na, alam mo yun, talunin mo yung dark side, ba?
Well, definitely that's the story of the Star Wars.
Yeah, yeah.
You always fight the dark side, di ba?
And what's fun about this game is, ang gusto ko sa game na 'to since before, nung nalaro ko siya sa PSP, it's just the lightsaber, yung pagka nilalabanan mo na yung mga kalaban dun, naka-lightsaber ka, tapos dodging the laser guns. Alam mo yun, yun talaga yung, for me, is the selling point ng game, eh.
And
Tama ba?
siguro, after Star Wars, no?
Mm.
Kailangan ko malaro yan soon. After
Mm.
Star Wars, siguro I would mention the Call of Duty Vanguard na hindi
Oh,
mamatay-matay every year.
of
Meron
course.
tayong bagong Call of Duty, but this year, of course, we got the Call of Duty Vanguard, no? I think this is after the Modern Warfare, di ba?
No,
Di ba?
after
Ay,
Modern
sorry, meron pa
Warfare,
isa, yung Russian base, yung
yes,
story.
yeah, meron pang isa. Comment down below because we forgot the title.
Yes, di ko masyado nalalaro si Call of Duty, but yes,
Yeah,
meron pang before that. Okay?
yes.
And,
And same. Same siya nung sa before this Vanguard edition. Same din siya, parang same lang sila na settings. Medyo like, ang settings is like World War II, World War III style ng ano, ng storyline.
ba't nga ba lagi sila mahilig sa World War II or One, no?
No, kasi medyo historical din talaga ang ano, eh, World War II and III.
Yes. Pero meron naman tayong ibang mga war din na hindi masyadong naha-highlight.
Yeah, kasi I think na ano na rin ata, nagsawa na rin tayo sa mga like yung mga modern war, like may mga, I mean, sobrang high-tech na, 'di
Sa
ba?
bagay,
So
too much
parang gusto
high-tech,
nilang parang gusto nilang balikan yung mga medyo makalumang style of how they fight, 'di ba?
di ba? Pero actually, malaking tulong itong mga games na ganito, no? Kasi it actually reminds people, no? Especially yung mga kabataan ngayon na hindi masyadong mahilig sa history. They're
Mhm.
able to at least know parts of it through game.
Through game.
'Di ba? Actually, sinasabi nga natin, yung mga games na yan, eh, nakakatulong din sa mga pag-aaral ng history eh. Even, not just history, actually marami pa. Even yung mga
Well,
life hacks nga minsan, di ba? Parang out of nowhere.
history, tanggalin na natin kasi siyempre hindi naman talaga siya yung actual na nangyari
Totally
before.
agree.
Yeah. So, um, playing games siguro sa mga bata is um, decision making, maybe,
Well, pwede.
'di ba? If you're gonna do
Wag lang yung
things,
violence. Kasi yun lang naman yung ayaw nating matutunan ng mga bata. Kaya nga syempre sa mga parents na nanonood ngayon at nakikinig sa atin worldwide,
mhm,
bantayan niyo ang anyong mga anak.
of
Na syempre
course.
you need to explain then
Yeah.
this is just a game that is
Mhm,
should not be done in real world.
mhm,
Huwag ka
mhm.
mamamaril on the sa
Yeah.
real world, 'di ba?
Yeah.
And yung mga magic na ginagawa nila sa game ay sometimes not applicable to the real world. So,
Yes.
ayan.
Yes.
And isa speaking of violence, speaking of
I mean,
violence, my God.
ito na ba yung pinaka-violenteng laro?
For me, marami na kasing gumaya dito eh. Hindi pwede mawala yung GTA.
Yes, Grand Theft Auto.
Yes. And 'di ba, ito yung game na kung saan nakakita tayo ng hinuhugot palabas sa sasakyan para nakawin yung sasakyan.
Yes,
At
yes.
meron ng mga gumawa niyan in real world, 'di ba? Kaya nga, 'wag nating gagayahin guys yung mga game.
Yeah,
Game lang 'yon.
yeah, game lang. I mean, just a quick ano lang sa mga like new for sa Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto is a game. It's an open world na ang goal, I mean, ang goal ko kasi before nung naglalaro ako is to have all the sports cars, to have all the planes, iba't ibang klaseng eroplano, iba't ibang
Collection.
klaseng helicopter, may mansion. Ang huli ko atang nalaro is Miami Vice pa ata yun,
Mhm.
yung GTA na yun. And nilabas ulit, nag-remaster ulit ang kasi Rockstar Games nga ba?
Yes, Rockstar.
Ano sila, gumawa ulit sila ng remastered version for all platforms, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox. So, mas in-enhance sila yung graphics, which is may mga nababasa ako na iba, they don't like the graphics now, yung remastered, mas parang feel daw nila yung the old graphics. I mean, yeah, that's it. Kanya-kanya naman tayong opinion about the game. So, it's an open world and this game is very violent. So, hindi siya basta-basta pwede sa younger age.
Yes. Especially yung online, no? Kasi syempre, totoong tao yung nakakasalamuha mo rin doon. And it
Yes.
also influence yung mga bata na syempre, yung iba, hindi mo alam yung kausap niya, ano na pala, 'di ba?
Mhm. Tama,
So,
tama
kaya
naman.
ulit, once again, sa mga parents na merong anak na naglalaro
Yeah,
ng GTA, pakibantayan.
ay
But of
bantayan
course, it's
po.
still one of the best game, no? Game pa rin
One of the
yan.
best. Yes,
Kaya nandyan
it's
pa rin yan
one.
sa top 10 natin for this
Yeah,
2021.
yes, tama.
And syempre, kung ayaw natin ng violence, but meron pa ring violence, pwede tayong mag Monster Hunter Rise. At least dito, ang pinapatay mo ay monster.
Monster, hindi tao.
Exactly. Ayan. So, syempre, itong Monster Hunter Rise na to, it's, marami ng Monster Hunter na version eh, before pa.
Mhm.
You're
Yes.
basically killing mga dinosaur-looking monster at kung ano-ano
Dragon
pa.
looking.
'Di ba?
Yan.
Marami
It's
kang mga
ano rin.
quests. Oo. Eh,
Yeah.
nakaka-excite kasi syempre, basically, it's typical RPG na you level up, collect mga weapons, etc. You upgrade yourself to be stronger, then you kill those yung mga finish the quest and kill those monsters there. And
Yeah,
that's
upgrade.
basically Monster Hunter Rise, no?
Upgrade. I mean, Monster Hunter, ito yung RPG game na wala kang level. Hindi ka like level 1, level 2, level 3 hanggang sa mataas. It's basically killing dragon-like monsters or like bears or anything
Basta
na
monster.
basta monster looking, and syempre pag napatay mo siya, kukuha ka ng something dun sa ano niya, sa body niya, and then you can craft it into your like armor, or
Correct.
pwede
Actually,
siyang
yun yung ano niya eh, unique to
sword.
sa game na yun, eh, yung crafting system niya eh.
Mm,
'Di
yeah,
ba?
and
So you
mas
would literally be unique. Yun yung point
yes,
doon.
and masaya siyang laruin with friends kasi magha-hunt kayo talaga, um,
Correct.
mas okay yun. Pero kung sobrang galing niyo naman, puwede naman kayo mag-solo and patayin yung isang malaking
Yes.
dambuhalang monster.
Ah,
And I have one for my Nintendo Switch, and never ko pa siyang nalaro since I bought
ayan.
it.
Kailangan mo na laruin 'yan. Hindi I believe hindi yung Rise yung version sa'yo.
It's the Rise.
Ah,
I
Rise
got
na.
Rise. Yes, kasi ang huling nalaro ko Monster Hunter is from my PlayStation, which is the Monster Hunter World.
I also got to play that game, pero sa PC naman.
Nice, nice, nice.
Siyempre, more PC gaming tayo ngayon.
Mhm, mhm.
But of course, I still play my Switch and once in a while Xbox.
Yes, yes, yes. And what's the next game?
Ito, classic but iconic.
Oh, yeah, oldie but goodie.
Yes, Age of Empires 4. Kung saan
Mm,
you learn actually yung civilization of the world, 'di ba? From the
mhm.
prehistoric
Yes,
hanggang do sa pag-evolve natin into the, modern age, no?
yes.
You basically build your cities, you
Mm,
know,
yeah.
attack the others.
Mhm,
And of course, it's a good classics, no, from Microsoft Studios. Di
mhm,
pwedeng
mhm.
mawala yan. And right now,
Yes.
the 4 is the latest edition of it. With the
Mhm,
improved graphics, no? Yun naman
mhm,
lagi ang sa game eh. They improve the
mhm,
graphics, new storyline. But
mhm.
since Age of Empires is a really iconic game, that's why we put it on the top 10 ng 2021.
Yes, yes, yes.
And syempre, isa rin sa mga visually notable game for this 2021, yung Far Cry 6.
Okay, so can you like walk us through this quickly, Ed, Far Cry 6, because I haven't played this game yet.
Oo, it is about a dictator that is raising his son to be, yung kasunod niya. And
Mhm.
you're the one playing as the guerrilla fighting to topple the
Okay.
government, no, of the
Oh,
dictator.
I
FPS
see.
to, so barilan pa rin, more action.
Okay.
And
Okay.
as always, no, medyo mahaba-haba din yung ah, game. Konti.
Mhm. Okay.
Like in Far Cry 5. Parang
Oh,
ganun.
okay. Okay. But
Ayan.
yeah, I think I should try one of the Far Cry games soon.
Definitely you should try it kasi maganda talaga yung graphics niya and the actions of course.
Okay.
And of course, tayong mga gamers, hindi pwedeng or hindi mo pwedeng makaligtaan pa rin yung mga racing game or mga racing simulator game, 'di
Yes.
ba?
Yes.
And one of the best, no, in
Mhm.
town is yung
Yeah.
tinatawag nating Forza Horizon
Horizon.
5.
Okay, okay. So, um, this one too kasi sanay na sanay ako sa Gran Turismo na game. It's the driving simulation game. So, this one, tagal ko nang gustong makalaro na itong Forza Horizon game, which is for Microsoft. So, nasa Xbox siya. Wala naman siya sa PlayStation.
Malay mo
So,
meron na sa PC.
yeah, since it's Microsoft, so meron talaga siya sa Windows Store. And
So,
nanonood ako ng mga YouTube videos ng Forza Horizon, and what I can say is realistic talaga yung graphics niya. Kuha-kuha nila yung itsura talaga ng sports car. The details are good, and syempre mas maganda siyang laruin if naka-ano ka talaga, steering wheel ka talaga, para may mas nakokontrol
yes.
ka of the car.
Tama ka diyan, no? And marami naman marami ngayon bumili ng steering wheel.
Mhm.
Ironically because of a different game.
Yeah.
Yung Euro Truck Simulator, 'di ba? Ito yung game na nakikita mo sa Facebook at sa YouTube.
Yes.
nagda-drive ng mga bus na customized na
Yes.
mga partas, yung mga local
Yes.
bus na ano natin, no, brand, no?
Yes.
Nakakatuwa.
Yes. Nakakatuwa nga.
So, wala lang, nagda-drive na sila doon, feeling nila maging
Yeah.
driver, oh, di ba?
And they get a lot of views and ano, and ano ba 'to, donations, yung mga like yung mga
Stars.
stars na they get to earn
Yes.
cash.
Pero, well, at least they're letting, making people enjoy, di ba? Nakaka-relax din eh. Iba nga doon,
Nakaka-relax
nagpapanggap
nga.
pa ng jeepney driver.
Of course, yeah, yeah, nakita ko nga yung anong yun. Pero this
Mm.
one, this game, I really
For,
have to try this.
yes. For more serious gamers, yung adrenaline mo eh, Forza. That's the trademark, di ba? Talagang realistic siya sobra. That's what yung naalala ko lagi pag nakikita ko yung pangalang Forza. Ayan.
Yeah, so Forza is Forza, ulitin ko, Forza is like licensed for the Microsoft Xbox side, and Gran Turismo is for the Sony PlayStation side.
Yes. Pero syempre, you could get Forza, no, without buying it by subscribing to Xbox Game Pass. Ito yung monthly na subscription ni Microsoft kung
Mhm.
saan lahat ng games na available sa library nila, you could just
Mhm.
download it and play it anytime you want. At meron din tong kasamang game streaming. So
Mhm.
what you just need is an Xbox controller paired to
Mhm.
your iPhone, to your laptop, to
Mhm.
even some of your, other devices, no, that supports the controller, and
Yes.
you just need a fast internet. You can play the game now. You don't even need to buy an Xbox Series X.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yun yung
Yeah.
bago ngayon, di ba? Uso na.
Yes. I mean,
Unfortunately, hindi lang yata supported ang Philippines, no, as a country.
not
So,
yet, not
ang
yet.
workaround doon, you would create an account in the US.
Yes. And mas
Like,
swerte if you have a relative doon sa
mas
US,
mabilis.
mas mabilis.
US credit card, US address, that's it.
Uh,
And you could
uh,
play it here in the Philippines. Kasi kaya naman ng internet natin eh. Wala lang
kaya,
talagang local support. Like,
kaya naman.
like always, walang support here na official. Microsoft, PlayStation Network, and even Nintendo online, Nintendo Online, di ba? Walang
Yes,
official
yes.
Philippine support. Kaya
Wala,
lagi
wala.
tayong nakakount as US or Singapore and so on.
Pero ito na lang isipin nyo, guys. Xbox Game Pass, it's like having a Netflix pero games siya.
Exactly. So, di ka na mag-iisip kung anong gusto mong laruin. Basta nakita mo, cute yung picture, download mo, laruin mo, or
Remote
just stream it.
na.
'Di ba?
Yes. Save mo
Kasi
na lang sa
actually, yun ang problema
library.
natin, no? Ang hirap, 'di ba, pag pupunta ka ng data blitz,
Mhm.
tapos
Ang
titignan mo
hirap.
yung mga sangkatutak ng games,
Of
tapos
course, yeah.
na-imagine mo, ang budget ko for one game only, kunyari lang.
Yeah.
'Di ba? Ang
And
hirap
nothing else.
mamili eh. Tapos pag bili mo, tapos yung, alam mo yung feeling na hindi ka natuwa minsan,
Yes, yes.
nabitin ka or parang natapos mo kagad,
Aha.
tapos bibili ka na naman ulit. Eh dito, $14 a month,
Mhm.
just go, play. Bahala ka magsawa, 'di ba? And that's
Bahala.
what I like about Xbox Game Pass.
$14. So how much is that? Like mga 600, 700
Yes,
monthly.
para ka lang ng Netflix.
'Di ba? I mean, sa halagang 700, wala ka namang bibilang game sa Data Blitz eh.
Exactly.
Wala. Magkano games? Nasa 1.5
Hindi,
up
meron
to
namang mga 2,000 to
2,000.
2,500.
May
Especially
1.5
mga
to
bago.
2,000, 'di ba? Mga ano,
Yes,
almost meron pa nga mga 5,000 yung mga special edition games.
correct.
Pero for the Game Pass, it's 700 pesos monthly, and sandamakmak it's more than 100 games ang nandun.
Tama ka dyan, Sai. Pero, let's move forward, no? Dahil
Yes.
meron pa tayong mga natitirang mga games for this
Mhm.
2021. At isa dyan
Mhm.
ay ang tinatawag nating Resident Evil Village.
Yes, it's the 8th edition of the Resident Evil franchise game. Um, I, I don't know. Nawiweirdohan kasi ako sa game na to eh. I've been seeing a lot of videos, walkthrough, game walkthrough. Parang nag-evolve na rin yung mga ano eh. Dati eh, puro zombie lang ang kalaban mo. Pero ngayon, may mga ano na eh, vampire, mga monsters na rin talaga.
Tama ka dyan, Sai, no? Pero, the graphics is still nice. Laki ng improvement kasi when I first played Resident Evil, ano pa eh, may pagka PlayStation 1 graphics pa eh.
Mhm.
Pero ngayon, it's really, realistic na.
Yeah, realistic, 'di ba? Naalala mo nung i-remaster nila yung Resident Evil Nemesis, 'di
Yeah,
ba?
I remember that. Pero I like the old Resident Evil, no? Tapos yung monster yung kalaban mo yun, yung nasa ibabaw, idikit.
Yes,
Forgot the name.
yes,
But yeah,
yes.
there.
Yun,
Actually, ang ayoko lang sa Resident Evil before, alam mo kung ano?
mga gulatan.
Nagugulat ako, literally. Kaya
Tsaka
parang for some time tinigil ko maglaro kasi parang
bu
feeling ko atakin ako sa puso.
bubukas ka lang ng pinto ta's may bubungad kaagad sa'yo na zombie.
Exactly. Kaya, siyempre, sa mga matatakutin at mga magugulatin, huwag niyo pong laruin ng Resident Evil. Pero, kung okay lang sa inyo yun, go! It's a good game.
It's a good game.
Yes. And, for one of the most, I would say, pinag-usapan,
Yes, it's a controversial game.
controversial because of, I don't know if it is positive or negative, pero sabi
Yeah.
nga nila, kahit negative, positive pa rin.
Mhm, mhm.
Hindi na rin mawawala yung Cyberpunk 2077.
It's a very futuristic game. Futuristic
Futuristic.
ang setting.
Sabi
Well,
nga nila, ito yung game na nagpaiyak sa 3090 na
oh
video
wow,
card.
sabihin gano'ng kabigat ang graphics niyan.
Pero tingin ko hindi naman totally eh. Kasi I tried playing Cyberpunk 2077 using Threadripper na naka 3090. Okay lang
Mhm,
naman. Smooth naman siya. Di naman ganun kataas din yung yung GPU and CPU niya. Tama lang.
mhm,
Parang typical game. Pero
mhm,
the graphics is really nice kasi ang nakikita ko talaga yung yung mga shadows, yung mga reflections. Ang
mhm.
ganda nung pagkakagawa eh. Especially
Right.
paired with yung RTX, 'di ba, ni Nvidia. Ganda talaga. So,
Mhm,
sabi nga nila, mabigat yung game. And of course, kung mabagal ang GPU mo, mabagal ang CPU mo, you have an old laptop or, an old desktop,
mhm.
talagang mahihirapan yung game, no? You will be forced to play it on a lower
Yes,
resolution and
yes,
quality. But
of
if you
course.
have the right machine, no,
Mhm.
it does the job. Maganda talaga siya. But of
Yeah,
course, still an RPG, no? May story, you follow
yes.
the story of it.
Mhm.
It's nice, really.
Yeah, okay.
And I
If
think
ano
I
naman,
would consider Cyberpunk 2077 as the showcase for graphics quality ng game for 2021.
mhm. Pero siyempre kung ang habol niya is the storyline, if you're using a like mid-tier laptop or PC, maybe you can lower down the resolution of the graphics para kung
Yes.
wala naman kayong pakialam talaga sa graphics, kung
Mm.
story lang naman, pwede naman 'yun. Pero siyempre mas kumpleto ang feeling niyo pagka talagang realistic yung graphics, eh.
Yes. Pero syempre, it comes with the price. So,
Of course,
it's really that way eh, 'di ba?
always naman, eh, always. It always comes with the price kung gusto mo talaga ng better.
Yes. Pero it works naman on a mid-range or even lower.
Yeah.
Medyo sluggish konti, pero playable naman, 'di ba?
Kasi nga minsan may mga napapanood ako max spec na yung machine nila pero there are some parts of the game na medyo laggy pa.
Mhm. Given
Yeah,
naman na 'yon, at the end of the day, the Cyberpunk 2077 is a very ambitious game.
of course.
So, kulang
Very.
talaga yung oras din nila eh to
Kulang,
really.
eh.
Kaya nga merong
Mm.
tinatawag na patches eh, 'di ba?
Yes, yes.
And
And at the
they're, to
latest
be fair naman
game.
to them, they're continuously improving the game. So, I'm fine with it. And, I love the game.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
Good.
syempre, another game, no, na I would also say iconic because
Yeah,
without this game, no, hindi sisikat si Xbox eh.
I know.
'Di ba? Ito yung supposed to be the game that was with Apple.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. So walk us through this, Ed.
Well, it's Halo Infinite, 'di ba?
Mhm.
The Halo universe, syempre, you fight with the Spartans and, there's the alien-looking guys na kalaban.
Mhm.
Of course, you need to have, or should I say, you need to follow the story of Halo para mas ma-appreciate mo siya eh.
Okay.
Diba? But it's really a nice game and mas may pagka-open world din konti itong Halo Infinite eh.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, the multiplayer thing is also good in Halo Infinite. That's what I'm looking at in the next few days, no? Habang
Mhm.
bakasyon, makapaglaro tayo ng Halo Infinite. Pero
Okay.
I've seen the trailer, I've seen the game itself, no? It's really nice and big leap, no, from the previous Halo. Kasi I played the 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Mhm.
Yung
Kamusta naman?
Master Chief Collection. Ayan.
Okay.
Sa mga
Kamusta naman ang
nag-Xbox dyan,
game?
no? Most probably, alam niyo yon. Si Sai, di niya alam yon kasi mas
No, no.
maka-PlayStation siya eh.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the reason why.
Yun yung pagkakaiba namin ni Ed. Ed is on the Microsoft side, which is the Xbox games, and I'm more on the PlayStation side eh. So, sa magkakasundo lang kami sa games when it comes to the Nintendo Switch kasi yun yung medyo common
O
kami
hindi
na
lang Nintendo
meron.
Switch. Naglalaro naman tayong Division 2, naglalaro din tayo ng iba pang games, no? Together.
Well, sa PC na yon. Pero di ba yung sa
Yes.
ano, the, ano ba tawag dito?
If you're talking more of exclusives.
Exclusives, di ba?
Yes. So, si
Edison
Cyrus
is,
ang ating resident expert pagdating sa PlayStation. And ako ang pwede nyo tanongin kapag Xbox. Ayan.
yeah,
So,
because
quits lang
it comes
kami.
to Xbox, yun. And kung Nintendo naman, pwede namin dalawa doon.
Yes, tama ka dyan, Sai. Pero yan, FPS pa rin ang Halo Infinite with the good graphics. Of course, continuation of the Halo, series.
Yeah.
Like what we expect from Bungie and Microsoft Studios. So
Mm.
yan ang ating
Okay.
top 10 games for 2021. And
Grabe.
we hope sa 2022 we'll have more better looking games na hindi naman kailangan ng napakalalakas na video card. Ayan. Para naman
Yes,
at yung
yes.
karamihan ng ating mga gamers out there, no, makapaglaro din naman ng mga AAA games na magaganda.
Tama, tama naman yon. Ang mahalaga naman kasi dito is nag-e-enjoy tayo dun sa games na nilalaro natin. Doesn't matter kung kulang yung specs nyo para sa graphics. As long as you're enjoying it, fine.
Tama ka dyan, Sai. Kaya kung gusto nyo kami makasama ni Sai sa paglalaro, comment lang din kayo below. Ayan.
Yes, comment lang kayo dyan.
O kaya pwede nyo rin kaming i-reach out no, sa aming mga, of course, ang ating hotline, buhay na buhay pa rin. It's 0915
Mhm.
7555010. Ayan. Text
Yes.
lang kami, anong nilalaro nyo, pakilala kayo sa amin. And who knows, di ba?
Mhm.
Maka-join nyo kami sa aming mga gaming sessions.
Yeah, and you can also message us on Facebook if you have like concerns or need help about tech.
Correct ka dyan, Sai. And wag nyo kakalimutan, syempre, dahil matatapos na ang 2021, mag-subscribe pa rin kayo sa
Yep,
aming YouTube channel.
right.
It's youtube.com/tech&edph. Same
Yeah.
thing then, no? You could also reach us sa Facebook, facebook.com/tech&edph. Ayan. Ano ba, Sai?
Yep.
Meron ka bang message sa ating mga viewers, syempre?
Ayun,
Bago tayo mag-end ng year 2021.
I know, I know. So, my message to you guys is, eto lang, although narinig ko lang siya, hindi lagi maganda ang mayroon kang better na gadget or you have the better tech. Hindi siya always better. So, kumbaga sa ano, kung ano lang yung kaya niyong iano na bilhin na tech for this year or kahit yung tech na bilhin niyo for 2022 last 2020 pa, kung okay pa naman yon, yun yung bilhin niyo. Hindi kailangan na every year pag or every month pag may bagong tech is kailangan siyang bilhin. no? Um, Kasi ang mga tech ngayon, may upgrade nga pero hindi siya gano'n kalaki, especially like the iPhones that we are having now. So every year siya, um, it's like one, two, or three improvements lang ang nadadagdag from the previous. So yeah, if your current gadget with you now is still fine, then can still use it. And then if merong lumabas talaga na tingin niyo na big leap na dun sa current gadget niyo, then you go buy that.
I totally agree with you, Sai. And syempre, uh, for me naman, ang masasabi ko lang, just, you know, enjoy
Yeah,
playing.
yep.
Kasi at the end of
Yun
the
lang.
day, we might, have a preference for different types of games.
Mhm.
Some would say, mas maganda to, mas pangit to, etc.
Yes,
But at the end of the
yes.
day, we as gamer are here to enjoy. Yun yung
Enjoy lang tayo,
pinaka-importante
guys.
sa lahat. And, make friends.
Yes, enjoy lang tayo.
Sabi nga nila, maraming nagiging magkaibigan because of playing games. And
Of course.
hopefully, maging isang daan ito para mas dumami ang inyong circle. No?
Mhm.
In
Yeah,
real
yeah.
world, hindi lang sa
Mhm.
internet.
Yep.
Yan.
And
So,
you guys play responsibly then.
play responsibly. Ayan, so, it's almost time. And
Yeah,
2021 na in the next few days. Ah, sorry, 2022. Ayan,
22
nag-backlog
na.
tuloy ako bigla. 2022 na. Ayan,
Yeah.
so, once again, happy New Year sa inyong
Yes.
lahat. Huwag nyo
Mhm.
kaming kakalimutan. Tech and Ed,
Yes.
this is Edison Tan.
And this is Cyrus Sofina saying Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you guys.
Yes, see you next year.
Bye. Thank
Bye-bye,
you.
guys.
Bye.